Hello and welcome back to Culinary Farts. Today we will be making the Philadelphian classic milk steak with a side of raw jelly beans. So what you're going to want to need to make your own milk steak at home is whatever kind of steak you could find. This was $5 a pound, so we're going to get something cheap. And then for our seasonings, we're going to want some salt, some pepper, garlic powder, and then you're going to want some raw jelly beans, the finest you could find, and then our milk. So what we're first going to want to do is get our thermometer in there so we know what temp. We're just going to throw that in this pot. And then this is where we're going to season it. Just a little bit of that salt, a little bit of that pepper, and finally, some of that garlic powder. We're going to want to take it out because we're going to have to boil the milk first. So we're just going to want to fill this with milk. That'll do. And then let's get boiling. Oops. And now we wait. All right, so our milk's about boiling. So then you're just going to want to toss your little steak in there. Oh, that thing exploded. And then you're going to want to wait until internal temperature reaches about 135 degrees. All right, so update. Honestly, it smells pretty good. And I'm really thinking about it. This is like my two favorite things in the world. Steak and milk. So I'm pretty optimistic about this, and I think I was too harsh in how I thought it would be disgusting. All right, so we are at, wait for it, 136 degrees, which means this thing should be medium rare and ready to eat. But first, we're going to let it rest, let this get to temp, turn this off, and then sear this bad boy. All right, so far looking at it, it kind of looks like a curled up, like dried out animal. Like, you can't tell what kind of meat this is just by looking at it, but it's searing time. I think you're going to want to sear it for roughly about, let's say a minute on each side. And we flip it. Oh, look at that sear. And that weird yellow coloring, I don't know what it's from. All right, now here's the important part, the presentation. You're gonna wanna grab some of your jelly beans. Some of those in the corner. Oh yeah. Stick your knife in, stick your plastic fork in. Stick your knife right there. All right, let's see how we did. Oh. Now look at that. It is surprisingly more cooked than I thought it would be. All right, let's try it. Milk steak. Let's see if Charlie from Always Sunny knew what he was doing. Well, It tastes how you'd expect it to, I guess. When you first eat it, it tastes like a steak boiled in milk. That's the only way to explain it. It's very milky, very bland. None of the seasonings stuck into it.
All right, we're gonna try this thing. Just get a cut from the middle here. Look at that milk just leaking out with the juice. Oh, that's just. And you know what? I'm just gonna go straight for the jelly bean combo. We're gonna go an orange on here. There we go. I would say that was really hard to chew. Don't try it with the jelly bean. Jelly bean definitely, it's way too sugary. I think the milk steak by itself is actually not bad. Like, I know it kind of looks like decolored and stuff and kind of yellow, but it's not bad. It tastes like steak. It tastes like steak with like milk in it. And, like, it's not terrible.
It looks like there's cottage cheese on it. I'm not gonna lie. That looks, dude, I'm not eating this shit. Bro, this is gonna get me sick, dude. It looks like there's like bacteria growing in it. Like, you see how there's white like in it? It's almost like spores within the steak. I don't know if you could call this steak. I come home to this shit. The green one looks good. Hold on. I wonder if I could.
Just use your hands.
I don't wanna. Dude. Oh. Bro. Whoa. What the fuck? Oh. Dude, it tastes like a fucking donut with like steak in the middle of the donut. Like, oh, that was fucking cold. That was disgusting.
Oh yeah. We'll go. Let's go pink. All right. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Well, that's fucking rancid. Oh. Yeah. That's fucking disgusting. This is passable. I'd give it a sideways thumb.